Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who want to come and look at something in person. Today we're going to get to something that's really special for me. I was born in 1957, so any 57 automobile always has intrigue for me. And what better example than a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Convertible. Talk about a special car, unbelievable. Last year, the Tri-Five Chevys, but by then, boy, they really have something special here. You're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we're going to do a walk around, we're going to do a cold start, give you all the details. Now, you can also click on the link in the description. It'll take you right to our website where you'll have pricing, more information, and have access to our over 100 additional vehicles we currently have on the sales floor here in Rogers. Now, we have stuff from 1920s all the way up in the 2000s, brand new cars. As a matter of fact, we're now the Minnesota Morgan dealer, and we got a brand new Morgan if that has any interest. But today we're going to talk about a 57 Chevrolet, and I'll tell you what, this one in Matador Red is about as good of example color as you can get. You know, by 57, like I said, the last of the Tri-Fives, it's one of those most iconic cars. You see them in movies. They're still everywhere. It's still always really, really special. And of course, this one, whoever ordered this car, because everything was special ordered, it was the Bel Air. It's the top of the line with the gold, which is the anodized gold with the gold Chevrolet emblems and the 3 spears on the sides. And this car means it is the top of the line. I mean, last year really for the Bel Air top of the line, because the next year 58s came out and then they have the dual headlights and all this. Last year for that good look with the 2 single headlights. This car has beautiful options. It's got the bumperettes, which, you know, we call Dagmars in our world. And it's got the bumper guards as well. Because remember, in 1957, everything was an option. You picked the color, transmission, all the other bells and whistles. And like I said, it's Matador Red and has the ever reliable small block 283 engine, kind of an upgrade a little bit from 55, 56, a little more cubic inch, a little more performance. And this car happens to be a power plant car as well. So that means it's got the 4-barrel carburetor and dual exhaust. But isn't the chrome on this car just absolutely spectacular? It just really, really is nice. And the other thing that I just love on these cars is the wide white wall look. I mean, that was something that, you know, you had to, again, you got black walls unless you wanted the white walls. And you could upgrade to get the spinner type hubcap, full hubcap on there. Really, really sets the car apart. I do notice it does have 2 outside mirrors, which was another option. And one of my favorite things from all these years of these cars, they still have vent windows. I don't know why. I'm a big fan of vent windows, even on a convertible, because if you got the top up, you don't want the wind blowing, you just open the vent window, you get some fresh air cruising in. Look at that. Also has color matched skirts. Very, very nice. It just looks really good to go with this car with the dual antennas. And of course, the interior is the silver with the red. I mean, vinyl seat, so you know, it's really good. And it's got brand new floor mats with the Chevrolet emblem in there. And of course, it's the ever reliable Powerglide Automatic Transmission. So anybody can jump in this car and drive it, because 2 other things, not only is it an automatic, it's got power steering, which is really nice, even on a car of this vintage, because just driving down the road, it's great. And you go into parking spots or whatever, power steering is great. The other thing it does have is power brakes. For those of you who might want to be able to stop the car as well as accelerate, you know, with that power pack, hey, you might be inclined to go a little crazy or whatnot. But don't you just love the sides of they are so reminiscent of the, you know, the growing fins, if you will, the Bel Air logo right here. And again, power pack car gold. You look on the back as well, even has a license plate frame as gold with the V8 on the trunk. And now the nice thing about these cars, they got trunk space. I mean, it is a very nice, clean trunk. You can get a couple sets of golf clubs in here. Go to the club, it'd be great. Now, this is an interesting thing. You don't see this on every 57 Chevy. That little special trim that goes on the bottom of the trunk lid or whatever, that was an option. Again, they always have some extra options. And the other thing that always is cool about 57, where do you put the gas in this car? I mean, I think GM was out to get the poor gas station attendants when they came out. It is right here in the taillight section. That's where the gas fill is. I mean, if you didn't know where that was, you'd run out of gas. You'd have no idea where to put the gas in. But isn't that just kind of, and it just looks really cool. No, this is a great color for this car. Plus, of course, it's got the matching boot. It's got the ivory top, power top, of course. It's not something that you have to pull up by hand or whatever, just a switch on the dash, take the boot off, yep, boom, top goes up. Really easy to do for anybody. And again, with all those extra options on it, it's something anybody can drive this car. I see one other option I always am intrigued with, and people will ask about it. I guarantee you go to the local car show, they'll go, what is that prism thing that's sitting in the middle of the dash right there? Well, back in the old days, even in my hometown, the center stoplight in the town was one hanging stoplight down the middle. Well, if you're driving with this car, you come to the stoplight, you sometimes have to lean over and try to look or whatever. You got the visors, you know what? That was an option that you could order. You put that on, you look in it, you could see the stoplight when it's red, you can see when it turns green, and you can go. Talk about a strange, interesting innovation. It's really cool. And it also have an AM radio in here, and it looks like it's a Wonderbar radio to boot. So yeah, this is just one of those cars that has nice options. Everything about it speaks of the 50s, no matter what. Now you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and TikTok. Leave us a like, give us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You have all the information on this car, our current inventory. It's kind of a fun fact. We also will be some of the cars we've sold over the last several years as well. So if you got time to peruse our website and look at that stuff at those sites, it's kind of a fun thing to do because we have lots of interesting vehicles here at Ellingson Motor Cars that we sell on a regular basis. Now, the other thing that you can do is remember our website, www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, because we have a toolbar that says current inventory. It'll let you know when new arrivals, specials that come up. We also have financing available. Say you don't know how you go to get something like this financed, we can assist you with that, and we do it on a daily basis. We can find out companies that we've worked with over the years that can get you nice terms, longer terms, less, you put more money down, better interest rates, all that kind of stuff. Again, give us a call and we're happy to discuss any of that kind of things that you need. The other thing is, if you buy this car from us, we will assist you with shipping. If you say, I'm from California, I live in Arizona, how do I get it to me? Well, we have a nice network of people that we've used for many years. We vet all our people, make sure they're good. They can pick it up here and it can be delivered right to your doorstep. No ifs, ands, or buts. Now, there's other people that say, when you have a Chevrolet, how do I know if I need something fixed or I'm looking for any parts I want? Join the local Chevrolet club, and I guarantee you'll find Mr. Wrench right in the club, and you go to the meeting and say, I need a question about my carburetor. I got a question about that. Mr. Wrench is right there. Plus, you'll meet people who love the same cars that you do. Not a bad idea. Now, for those of you who say, I love Scott, your videos are great. It gives me a good feel for the car. It really is descriptive. All that stuff is great. We have underside pictures, all that. But I want to come and look at it in person. Well, we're happy to have you come to Ellingson Motor Cars. We are open to the public Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. Give me a call. Make sure we know you're coming. Always is a good thing just to make sure that, you don't want it to get away. So give us a call. Well, I'll tell you what, 57 Chevrolets for me are one of those really iconic cars. I think one of the best of the Tri-Five Chevys. By then, they've got a lot of the stuff really worked out, and the 283, ever reliable small block engine. I'll tell you what, someone can actually work on that thing. I can almost do some of that. But anyway, if you're looking for a car to add to your collection or you want your very first collector car, get something like this because it's all ready to go. Turn the key and drive it on away. So anyway, well, thank you for watching our video. We appreciate it. Hope you find it as interesting as I do. And like I said, I was just a baby when this thing was born. Hard to believe, but time does march on. That is true. So thank you for watching our video, and we'll see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.